Hey folks, how you doing? What we're going to start off with is going over the Auctioneer add-on. You can see below that there's the Browse tab, Bids, Auctions, Search, Appraiser, Post, and Bean Counter. But what we're going to be focusing on is how to flip items using Auctioneer. We're going to start off, make sure that you have done a Get All scan. You can see it up here. That's a quick scan of the auction house, or you can go down to the scan tab below and do a slow and more thorough scan. We're going to go to weapon first, and we're going to go to the rarity and click the caret for all. Going to go down to rare, so only rare and epics are pulling up, and you can go ahead and tap search. What you see here is we are looking at the items, the minimum level, the eye level, how much time is left, who's selling it, and the going rate on both bid and buy. My focus on this is I'm looking at the percentage tab. The only issue that we have with Auctioneer is it sorts by percentage per page. So you can see down here we're at 1 out of 3 pages. We start off with a 25% and we go to 56%. If you click on the next window, you'll see the next round is 20% through 70%, and obviously it goes higher if you scroll down. So let's go ahead and go back to page 1. When I'm flipping items, anything below level 80, I always buy out if it's 20% or under. Okay, if it's an 80 up to an 85, then I will, depending, go up to 30%. But I normally focus on anything under 20%. So this page is obviously dead. We have no option other than the 25% here. Let's click to page 2. Here we have Villanos Longbow for 10 gold. It's 20% of the going rate on the auction house. So what I'll do now is go ahead and mouse over the item. If you look down towards the bottom of the page, you can see market price scene 61 at 47 gold. So let's go ahead and purchase that and flip through the next page. Okay, we're at page 3 of 3. We see a 27% no go. So we're done there. Armor, when we're flipping through and looking at those, once again it's the same deal as weapon. Here we have 19 pages, so I'm just going to flip through these. Here we have a freezing band. Now that one is overpriced, I'm aware. It's showing 1,069 under the market price, scene 6. So this is going to be one of the few times that I do not snatch under 20%. Go a little bit further, we start looking through. Everything looks pretty high. There we have a bid. Let's go ahead and bid on that 2%er. Once again, it's just kind of going through and checking, seeing what the items are for sale, and keeping an update on the percentage as we're looking through. This is a pretty quick process. Here we have the Dalari cloak. Probably didn't say that right, but you probably aren't listening to anyway. So let's go ahead and do the buyout. Snatch that one up. Here we got a Cow King's hide for 6%. Let's throw a bid on that. Funeral pyre vestment 211, scene 11. There we can see a little bit further. Market price scene 11, 264 gold. Let's go ahead and snatch that one up. Our steel plate helm, once again, market price scene 83 at 41 gold. This is a blacksmithing leveling item, so we're going to kind of pass over that one once again. So even though I'm telling you anything below 20%, you still have to keep in mind of certain items. Drake wing bands here at 12 silver. Let's throw a bid on that. And last page, we have nothing available for us. So let's go ahead and skip over the container, the consumable, glyph, and trade goods, and we are going directly to recipe. Let's check on recipe, and we see nothing here. The spell power is at a good price. However, I did a bid on 500 gold, and it's up to 525 now. I will do a bid on that a little bit later once we get closer. Right now it's at the 48-hour time, so I'm not as focused on snatching this item yet. We'll kind of do like the eBay style and go last minute bid on it and see if we can grab that below the 1,000. We will skip over gem and go directly to miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, you have to be careful in this area because when you're looking through, you can see that some things are only for engineering. So be careful when you're flipping through here, but we don't have any options anyway, so we'll skip right over that. We can see that there's only page 1 of 1. Last one is Quest. Right now we're in the middle of Dark Moon Fair, so we're going to see quite a few cards and decks up for sale. We can kind of glance through and we see 40%, we see 22%, 41%. Hey, what do you know? That one's me. 32% again. 15%. It's a Portals card. That's an older style. I believe that might even be vanilla deck. So I'm not going to worry about that one. So that's how we do it.